I'm going to be ranking all of the 2026 F1 liveries from what I think looks best to worst. I just want to put it out there that I don't think any of the liveries actually look bad. All the ones this year I think did an amazing job. The, all the cars look great. There isn't one that I actually just straight up don't like. I do like them all. Also, I'm not a fan of any specific team. I'm a fan more of like specific drivers. That's not going to play a huge bias into what cars I think are better and not. And with that, let's get on with the rankings. To start us off in 11th place, I'm going to give that spot to Racing Bulls. Doesn't look bad by any means. It just doesn't really stand out like the rest of them do, partially because it is like the younger brother to Red Bull, and they kind of need to stick with the brand, and the Red Bull one is one of the best liveries. A little bit of foreshadowing there. Like, it looks decent. It's not bad. It's just not the best. There's better cars out there. In 10th place, I have Williams. I don't actually mind their livery at all. In fact, when it first came out, it was one of my favorites. But the more I looked at it and when like I saw it in testing and stuff, the trifecta of like the darker blue, lighter blue, and the white, to me just doesn't mix as well as some of the other cars colors do. It doesn't look bad. I think it looks great. It's just the coloring doesn't look as well as some of the other cars, and for that I have to put it lower on my rankings. In 9th place, I have Alpine. It has its signature blue and pink color scheme, but they're kind of stuck into that. However, it has a pretty good design, and the colors do look actually really good. It's just not that much different than the 2025 version, and if you're not like a die-hard Alpine fan, you honestly probably couldn't even tell what a difference is between the two cars at first glance. Like, it's nice. It has great colors. It looks good during testing. It's just not very showy. Yeah, it's a nice car. I love the colors. Big fan of the blue and pink. It just, the other cars on the grid just did so much better. Doesn't mean they did bad though. Just other cars did better. So this might be a little controversial, but I have Ferrari at 8th. I like how it has like a retro feel to it, being more red and white. Not having a ton of yellow was a little questionable at first, but it's growing on me and I kind of like it. My biggest issue is what's with the massive blue HP logo right in the middle. It's not like HP doesn't have a black logo. They used it, or at least if they didn't use it, a different car has. So why did they pick, what was with the blue logo? And why is it so big? It's like obnoxiously big. And it's right in the middle, and it's really kind of ruining it. If they would have made the HP logo the black version, this car would have looked very nice. Because, again, I like how it has a more retro feel to it. It's just the blue stands out way too much on Ferrari. A very red and yellow color scheme. To have just the random blue kind of throws it off for me. My 7th slot might also make some people upset, but I have Audi in it. I think the colors look good, the gray, red, and black. Not bad. I like the colors. Just personally, I don't like how it's kind of split down the middle between half gray in the front and everything else in the back. To me, it looks a little funky. It looked really nice in preseason testing, I'm not gonna lie, which definitely gave it a boost. I had as one of my lowest ranking cars, and just like the production pictures that they had when it was released, but after seeing it in action, it did look a lot better. I just don't like how they decide to use those colors in splitting it down the middle. But it takes the 7th slot. Again, it doesn't look bad. There's just other teams that make their cars look a lot better. The reigning constructor champs get 6th place because it is borderline the same. Very papaya. It looks like a like almost like a sandwich with the black being in the middle, I'm not gonna lie. Only thing that really changed is the orange looks a little more vibrant. That's really the only main difference that I can see, except maybe like the top thicker part before the halo splits around. I think that changed colors, but it looks pretty much the exact same. But last year it looked pretty good. I'm just gonna keep it right in the middle because it didn't really change, but it looked good last year's and it looks good this year too. So yeah, right down the middle. To kick off the top 5, I have Aston Martin. I love their color scheme. Green is my favorite color, and I'm trying to make that as little bias as possible. But I think the yellow highlights really help the car. It kind of put it all together. It's very clean, very aesthetically pleasing to look at. Hopefully Adrian Newey makes the car fast and good and they can stop having engine problems like they've been having, because it would look really cool to see it in first place if that ever happens. But very nice car. I'm a huge fan of it. It's really cool. Mercedes gets number 4, and one of the main reasons that I have it so high up is because if you look at it from the bird's eye view, they quite literally have a silver arrow on the top of their car. That small detail in its own boosted up a lot higher, but they did a great job. The little changes they did to make it different from the 2025 car make it look very nice because they don't overdo it at all, and it just looks amazing. It's very, very nice. There's not a whole lot bad I can say about this car. They did a very, very good job. So Cadillac gets its first podium in this scenario as they get 3rd place. This car looks amazing. Unfortunately, I couldn't see like the initial reveal during the Super Bowl because I'm in Canada. I don't get those fun commercials, unfortunately. But them going the opposite direction from what fans are thinking and not doing a gold car and instead going with a black and white car was a great idea. This car looks amazing. It looks so different than any other car on the grid, and it looks very nice in testing. I really enjoy this car. They have so far made a very good first impression. I really hope they're decent because this car just looks so good. So Red Bull gets number 2 in 2nd as they have a beautiful car. The only thing they really changed was the blue color, as they made it just darker and glossy. But that small tweak just completely changed overall look of the car, and it looks amazing. It just looks so good. I'm so happy they decided to do that. And I'm very excited to see it in a race. It already looked amazing in testing, but I want to see it in a race because it just looks so good. There's not much to say. It's a Red Bull car. It's pretty much the same design every year, so them switching from like the blue they've had for years to like a new darker glossy blue just completely changed it, and it looks so good because they always had a very good and strong design in all their cars. It's just the color, the simple changing of the color made it so much better. And in first place we have Haas. I did not expect them to pull out the best livery on the grid, but they definitely deserve it. If you're an F1 fan, you probably heard this a million times because like all the videos, all the articles I've seen have Haas number 1, but the way that they put the lettering on their car just makes it look amazing because the lettering kind of warps around with the different curves on the car, and it doesn't look like it's just a sticker. And it's amazing. It looks so nice. The red and white and black just look amazing. So those are my 2026 F1 Livery Grid rankings. Again, I think all the cars are great. All the liveries are amazing. None of them look bad. And even Racing Bulls, who got last, looks very nice too. If you don't agree with my rankings, that's okay. But you should put yours in the comments so I can see what you would have changed instead. I'm very excited for this season. I look forward to making more F1 content. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.